Hi, this is Beth.
Hi, this is Wesley.
And we're doing something a little bit different today. Run to Race is not a cooking show, but today I want to show you how to make some vegan sushi that I paraded around Instagram and people really liked and asked me how I made it. So that's what we're doing today. And Wesley is going to be my assistant chef, and we're going to do a little bit of cooking today as something a little bit different. He's super excited. So the first thing we're going to do is get all of our ingredients ready.
We're making some spicy mayonnaise for the sushi. So you start with the veganese. Major difficulties. Never mind. Easy difficulties. And then you scoop some in. I have no clue how much you want to scoop in. You need to scoop in a fair amount. Okay. Go ahead. This veganese is not small. And then you want to take the hot sauce. That should be it. Kind of looks like that, but it's a little darker. And now you put these thingamabobers.
It's a bamboo mat.
A bamboo mat. A bamboo mat. You put it inside a plastic bag. Get your hand in there. And then it's done. Now you have two bamboozle bags.
You're gonna grate some carrots.
Box grater.
Okay.
Carrot. This is not a lot of carrots for what I've been doing.
We're gonna quickly cook some lettuce and then put it into an ice bath. And what that's gonna do is make it soft. And we want it to be soft because we're gonna use this as the outside wrap for some of the rolls. So it only needs to be in there for, not all of them, maybe 10 or 15 seconds. Just enough for it to kind of get floppy and soft. That was not quite enough. And our water is almost boiling, and then we're gonna take it out.
The water needs to be boiling.
Okay. We're gonna put it into ice bath. And then once we do that,
What happens when I touch it?
take it out here. And so we're just going to kind of flatten it out. And we're gonna do that with the rest of them. And then once we're done, we'll just take a paper towel on top and just kind of pat down and pat the rest of the water out.
Into the pot.
So after you've mostly dried off your lettuce, what we do is just kind of cut off the stem, like the vein of the lettuce.
It's pretty evil.
What?
No, I'm just joking.
And just set that aside. And so what you have is these pieces. I'm going to put them back on the paper towel.
Mm-hmm.
And this tip I actually got from another sushi video on YouTube, so I'll put a link to that too.
In the description.
Oh, in the description. We'll put it in the description.
Now it's the rice.
Okay, so you're gonna scoop a bunch of rice. And it actually works a little bit better if it's warmish.
Warmish.
Put it, in this case it's kind of hot, so I think it'll cool down when we do this, but put your rice in a bowl. And we just use a rice cooker, but you can boil it too. And then once you've got your rice, I'm just gonna put a little bit of apple cider vinegar in there. Just put in a bit.
Oh, that doesn't sound very good.
I'll give it some flavor and help the rice stick together. And now we've got our rice.
Yeah.
Are you done yet?
Yep, keep going.
We're each gonna take some of the seaweed. We're gonna use, this is a toasted seaweed, it's called nori. You get it in the grocery store. We found ours in the ethnic food section for like $2, so it's not even too expensive. And you just wanna put some rice, and you can use this plastic paddle is really great, so you can just kind of use it to squash it in. And you do wanna try to get it close to these outside edges so that it's full. And Wesley's ready to start rolling his. So Wesley,
how much rice do you need?
Put whatever filling you want in the middle, okay?
So in this case, I want some carrots.
Alright, so on mine, I'm gonna put, can you grab me a knife out of there, Wes? I'm gonna put carrot and cucumber, and this is vegan sushi, so we're just using vegetables, but you can put whatever you want in here. From there, we just roll it, start from here. Okay, and I'm just gonna take the seaweed and push it. You don't have to do the whole mat to start. We're just gonna kind of pull this up and over, kind of tuck it, and then you use the mat to then come up over and squish it. Just kind of squish it together, and then you roll it some more. At this point in time, you can stop and put a little.
Holy cow, this one's fat.
But then you want to take some water.
Oh.
And you just put some on the edge, kind of like licking and sealing an envelope, so that all of your filling stays in there.
But you're not licking it, remember that.
And then just roll it all the way. And then again, you can use the mat to kind of finish squashing it. You're gonna take a nice sharp knife and just kind of cut down through it.
It's good.
All right, for the next two rolls, Wesley's gonna do an inside out one. And I'm gonna do the one with the lettuce, so you can see that one too. So I'm putting the lettuce so that the straight edge is lining up with the straight edge of the bamboo mat. I'm gonna do that on both sides first. And then work my way in. And I'm just kind of layering it so that it basically fills in the whole square and makes that outside wrap for the sushi. Alright, so once you've got this, you've kind of made your new sort of seaweed out of the lettuce, and I'm going to start putting rice just like Wesley's doing with his. So you flip it?
Yep.
Okay, we're going to just take it, and you just boop. So you just put, again, you can put whatever filling you want, but for this one we're just doing carrot because that's all his brother wants. So we're gonna take this and this one you do have to use the mat to do the rolling part, otherwise the lettuce will just kind of fall apart. So I'm just gonna flip it over itself and squish. And then make sure that the lettuce came with, that one did. So just kind of move that. And then from there you wanna take it, kind of fold it over again, and you're gonna squish it.
And it doesn't really matter if the ingredients squishes out.
Yeah,
that
you're
does
just
not
gonna
matter.
cut it anyway. And so then, again, just keep kind of
You
rolling
can just
and
eat that part
squishing.
before the display, so it doesn't really matter.
That's what we do. We just snack on it. So same thing with this. You just want to kind of, as that, you just take it and fold it over itself
They're kind of
because you want the rice to go with it, and then you just squash it.
Monster what roll?
Monster sushi roll.
Sushi, yeah.
And again, I'm just folding and rolling and folding and rolling until you get to the end. So just slicing again with a really sharp knife. It might be easier to cut this with some plastic wrap on top. I've seen that. So again,
And this one's a little more fragile when you pick it up.
All right, and then as final touches, you obviously just eat it with soy sauce, or I like mine with spicy mayonnaise. This is what Wesley made earlier. We just put it in a little bag so that it could be fancy. I did cut it. If you had it still in the rolls instead of cut, you could do this and then cut it too. That's another way to do it. And that is how you make vegan sushi rolls.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.